Hi, welcome to Yoga Speakeasy with Autumn. Today is International Yoga Day, so I'm going to make this video available to everyone on the Speakeasy page. Feel free to show it to friends or just hug it all to yourself. We're going to focus on our inner thighs today in our Yoga Speakeasy Sculpt Summer Series. So I always encourage you to go for a walk, a run, a hike with a friend. Just get outside and really absorb all that good nature, and then also get your body warmed up. And then when you're ready, just come to a Tadasana. So on the back of your mat, you're gonna rock back and forth. Maybe bring your toes to touch or hip width, somewhere in between. Bring that pelvis up and in. Let those shoulders relax by your sides. Inhale your hands up, exhale hands to heart. Inhale your hands up, exhale out your mouth, let everything go. This time we're gonna bring inhale through your nose, option to exhale through your nose, slow and controlled. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, let that left hand drop to your side, lean over, feel that stretch all along the right side of your body. Maybe pull that shoulder back a little bit. Inhale to center, exhale, drop to the other side. Inhale to center, exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips. Let that upper body hang loose. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to your mat, and we're going to walk forward into your plank position. Roll your knees down and make sure that your hips are right over your knees, your shoulders are right over your wrists. And then once you have a good tabletop, your weight is balanced, your core is in and braced, your gaze is forward on the mat. I want you to push through that right heel and bring it up and around. We're just going to take some hip circles here, opening it up. 3 forward. Come back to center with a hover, and then go back the other way. 3, 2, 1. Kick back all the way, straighten, and then adjust your weight. Make sure you're balanced. And then we're just gonna crunch it into the knee to nose. Exhale out. 5, 4, inhale. 3, gaze comes forward. 2, 1. Go ahead and come over onto that right knee. Your right shoulder is going to come right over that. You're going to press your hips forward here, flex that foot, and we're just coming up and coming back down. You're not going to all the way tap or come down and rest. You can tap or hover that back leg and just bring it up and down. So we're working on the adductors and the abductors, inner and outer thighs here, bracing at the core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come back to center into that tabletop. You're going to bring that core back in, adjust yourself, and then when you're ready, you're going to pick up that right, or that left leg, sorry, and then take your circles here. 2, 3, back the other way. 3, 2, 1. Kick that left heel all the way out, and then we're going to tuck knee to nose, crunch in, exhale out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and bring that right knee to the outside of your mat, stack that shoulder over, hip over knee, flex that left foot, and we're just going to bring it to a hover or a tap and then back up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Feel the resistance in both sides. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come back to center. Tuck your toes and push into your downward facing dog. Deep breaths in. Maybe bend your hands outward to your mat. Strong arms. Pedal it out. Your hips are going to be high here. Deep breath. Bend your knees, look forward. On the bottom of your exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Big breath, reach, squeeze those shoulder blades together. And then we're really gonna ground that left foot, stretching those toes out wide. And then lift that right foot up. Your biceps are back by your ears. Exhale, lean and fly, and just step into your warrior two here. Open it up. Find a good warrior two. Your weight is on the outside of those pinky toes. Your knee is tracking outward instead of inward. Sink into it. So get low, maybe spread out a little deeper, adjust yourself. We're gonna inhale, sink back down. Inhale, sink back down. Your 3, pelvis is up and in, 2, inhale, 1. We're gonna bring that front knee up without locking it. All 10 toes are gonna come to the front of your mat, and then your palms come together. And then as you bring this out, your heels are gonna step in. So you're in this goddess pose. Your pelvis is tucked up in. You're feeling that length all the way from the sacrum to the top of your head. Open that chest up, and we're gonna get low. So if you can stack your knees over your ankles and then squeeze up into those inner thighs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to stay low. Bring your hands to the heart. Pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Tuck your pelvis. Tuck your pelvis. 2, 1. Go ahead and bring your feet in a little closer if you need to, and then come up onto the balls of your feet. Bring those heels up. 9, 8, 7, 6. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and push those heels, straighten those feet. Inhale, and then we're gonna come back into that warrior two. Inhale, straighten that front leg and skandasana to the back of your mat and back up. So back into that warrior two. Skandasana, back up. 3, squeeze those inner thighs. 2, open up that chest. 1. Cartwheel that right hand down to the mat, and then frame that foot with the left hand as well. Kick back all the way into that 3-legged dog. Roll through chaturanga. Squeeze those elbows in, or take whatever variation you need. Upward facing dog, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward, come to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. This time we're gonna really root that right foot down. Lift that left foot up, flexing it, kick back. You can either meet us in downward facing dog or just really take your time getting into that. Leaning and flying, airplane, open up to that warrior two when you're ready. And then start to heel toe. Get a nice deep warrior two there. You got the weight on the pinky toes here. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, sink low into that warrior two. That knee is still coming out, and that knee's right over that ankle still. Inhale, exhale. Strong through that back left foot as well. Feeling that length. 2 more here. Sink into it. Push into those inner thighs. Inhale, bring those palms together. All 10 toes are gonna come to your back side of your mat. As you open your chest, your heels are gonna come in, and you're gonna tuck that pelvis into your goddess pose. So pulse here, get low, squeeze. 10, 9, pelvis is up and in, gaze is forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can bring your hands to heart if you would like. Pulse here. 8, 7, 6. Squeeze those inner thighs in. Find those outer feet, your pinky toes for your weight. And then when you're ready, you can maybe step in a little if that feels better. Bring those heels up so you're on the balls of your feet. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and push yourself up. Come back into that warrior 2 here. Take a breath. Find the weight in that pinky toes. And then when you're ready, you're gonna straighten that front knee, come into your Skandasana, and back up again, warrior 2. Push into those inner thighs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back, cartwheel that left hand down, right hand down, kick back that leg, and then go through your flow, whatever that might be. Vinyasa, or if you just want to meet in downward facing dog. Strong through those hands. Deep breath. Bend your knees, look forward, come to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Stretch to those fingertips, and then exhale, bring those hands behind your back. Intertwine your fingers. Open up that chest, and exhale, forward fold. So go ahead and hinge at those hips. Let those knees bend as much as you need. Let your neck and your head drop, and maybe then the shoulders and the arms will follow. Go ahead and let yourself unwind. Inhale all the way back up again. Heads to heart. And we're going to go ahead and come slowly into a seated position. So sit back in your hips and then gently let yourself come all the way down. Roll back down onto your mat. Get your feet right underneath your knees again. Maybe you touch your heels with your hands. Brace your sides by placing your hands right next to you. Pull your shoulders away and then squeeze up into your bridge pose. And we're going to hover and squeeze. So very top, make sure those knees are not tracking out. They're pointed towards the back of that mat. All your foot is on the floor. And come up. 7, 6, 5, 4. We're going to stay here. 3, 2, 1. Come to the top of your bridge. Move your feet to the inside of each other so that they're just teeing together. You're pressing on the big toe side of your feet together. And we're going to bring our knees out wide. And we're going to come and squeeze up to the top and hover back down. 9, if this bothers your knees at all, then just come back to a flat-footed and squeeze your legs in together there. If you do have sensitive knees, this is a tough position, so you just come right back to that flat foot and do the same maneuver where you're squeezing in those glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and drop those glutes to the floor. Bring your knees in for a nice hug. Roll back and forth, letting that back get a little massage here. Take time to come back to that breath if you did lose it a little bit. And then when you're ready, just rock and roll back and forth until you're ready to come up to a seated position. Short and sweet. I thank you for joining, and take the time today to enjoy something outside, something in your house, your coffee, really anything. You deserve it, and happy yoga day. Bye.